Hello, all of you. Hey, Kentucky Prepper here. And I'm just going to do a personal update, drink a little coffee, and tell you what's going on. So, I'm still working, so is my wife. We're very blessed in this age of where the government says, hey, you cannot work, but don't forget to pay your property taxes. We're still working, so we're good. My hearts and prayers out for all of you that are affected by this national lockdown. So first, what we're going to talk about, chicken coop. Still working on the chicken coop, and so I'm teaching digitally, and so that amounts to about 3 or 4 hours I was able to work on it each day. And after that, I got duties around home that I got to take care of, so wasn't really a lot of time. All the supplies that I got from the chicken coop, I got from pallet wood. Well, I should say 80% of the supplies, because I did buy 5 pieces of plywood. Didn't have to, but it really would have drawn out the process even longer. I did buy some nails and some screws. And for the chicken run, I bought 15 2x4s. Could have all been done on pallet wood, but working with hardwood that a lot of pallet wood is, it's difficult. It's going to break drill bits and screws and all that, and I'm a novice. I don't build a lot of stuff, guys. I learn as I go. I do what I do to try to get through all the things that are being thrown at us. So yeah, chicken coop. I'm going to post some pictures right up here. Bing, boom. Hopefully I can get that timing right. And still working on it. Basically what I got to do now is put up the fabric so the critters don't get out and other critters don't get in, and put a roof on the run, and then we'll be good. Hopefully to do that really soon. I tweaked my back, so I'm babying it, so it heals fast and don't re-injure it. Not a big deal, but I like to baby injuries. Another update, personal update. I made it my 2nd time through the Bible. So I love using audiobooks when it comes to the Bible. So my favorite app is an app called Bible Gateway. Bible Gateway, you can go through all these versions of the Bible, and I'm a big King James Version guy, Texas Receptus only, guys. They have audiobooks, but they have a dramatized audio. So when a different person's speaking, you get a different voice. And so it's all the same words of the Bible. They're not adding anything. You just hear when a different person's talking. Some books like in the Old Testament and some of the letters that are written, those, they're not dramatized, but it has exponentially helped out my learning. Bible Gateway app, bink, bink, bink. The second thing that helped me with my Bible learning is a app called the Blue Letter Bible. I love this thing. The Blue Letter Bible is that you can pick your version and you can connect literally every single word back to the original text. And you can trace it back to the Hebrew or the Greek text. It's terrific. And you can also look at individual words and see how these individual words were used before. It's real interesting, right? Like, for example, Easter. Oh, look up what Easter means. Oh, wait, you didn't know that Easter in the Bible is the Passover? Yeah, you need to think about what Easter really means. Whatever. Here's a little message out there to parents. Parents, look, I know you're not a professional teacher, and homeschooling is a brand new thing, and many of you are being forced to stay at home. I get it. Yeah, man, it's a whole new experience. But let me tell you, when your kids say they did all their work, they're lying, okay? So there's some lying going on. Either your kid is lying to you saying, oh yeah, I did it all, or you're lying to yourself by believing your kid without checking. Moral of the story, I know your kid's great, and really I'm just talking about the neighbor kid, not your kid, the neighbor's kid. So tell this to your neighbors. Guys, check your kid's work. honestly, if you saw what some of these teachers were teaching some of your kids, you'd probably be flabbergasted. You need to be looking at what those kids are doing anyway. Because really, you should be teaching your kids. Coming from a teacher. Oops. Sorry, employer, don't fire me. Moral of the story, check what your kids are doing. And I'm going online, and so I'm using Google Meet to see kids' screens. And I have parents right there, and like, so they're displaying on the screen everything they're doing, and basically it's just like, what's the problem? And eventually the kid, they crack and they're just like, yeah, I've been lying the whole time. I knew exactly what to do, and I just wasn't doing it. Mom, I know you don't know so much about Google Classroom and all these sites that we're using. I was using that against you. I was playing dumb, and since you don't know what's going on, you fell for it. Parents, get involved with the kids. So, I need to take a drink of some coffee. So the gardens, give a garden update. Way back when, I released a video where I was just laying down sheet mulch. I need to put some pictures of this, right? So I was doing the Back to Eden garden method for a new garden in a new property that I'm at. So didn't have much cardboard, and there was all this panic and crisis going on in the country to get your house in order now. So I wasn't able to get all the cardboard that I wanted. So basically, if you don't know the Back to Eden method, my interpretation of it is you can lay down some cardboard on the grass, and then you pack a bunch of mulch and compost on top. It kills all the stuff underneath, and you don't have to weed so much. Well, I did that for one row, and then I ran out of cardboard, so I used contractor's paper. And I would say it's about as thick as a paper grocery sack. Well, I used that down, put in my 2 inches of mulch on top. I know all you expert Back to Eden method, yeah, you should use so much more stuff. Look, I'm doing what I'm doing because that's what I can do. So anyway, I had one that I did cardboard, and in the rest of my rows I used this contractor's paper. Well, let me tell you, that contractor's paper was just like nothing. Those weeds are already coming up through. That cardboard, none. No weeds. So there's an update for that. My garden is not in the freaking ground right now. Oh my gosh, I have a video that says garden like your life depends on it, right? But this weather has been crazy, and it's been freezing. I look outside my window and see frost on my grass and everything, and I think it was this past Tuesday, today's a Friday, was the last frost day. Well, of course I tweak my back right when that happened, so I need to chill out a little bit. And it's been raining a lot too, but man, I need to get that into the ground ASAP. So that's the update on the garden. Good thing my life doesn't depend on it right now, and I have a little bit of food storage because I'm kind of in a bad situation on that. But how you guys doing on your garden? How are you guys doing with the digital learning? For those of you who are parents and you got your kids digital learning, man, poor parents. Kids are manipulative anyway, even good kids. Thanks for stopping by. If you like this video, comment, subscribe, and all that. And I'm hoping to keep on putting some videos out. So guys, love God, take care of your family, help out your neighbors. I'm out.